Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. So last week I posted a quick vlog about my new GoPro Hero 10 that I just purchased, and I said, I produce videos for a living. If anyone has any questions, let me know, hit me up in the comments. And someone actually said they had a question about how to take GoPro footage and make it look like it's not rounded on the corners. You know, when you have it in super view or you have it in wide, it has that sort of fisheye look to it. And so maybe you're a YouTuber and you want to go take your action camera out and shoot some awesome footage, but you also want to record an intro with maybe your Sony or your Canon or maybe just your iPhone or whatever. And you want the footage to match. Now, if you edit from that footage right to your action camera footage, you're going to get this obvious difference in appearance with the rounded corners. Is there a way to fix that? Yes. There's a couple ways to fix it. The first way to do it is by shooting with just linear view on your GoPro. This will narrow your frame. You won't get that wide super view. You'll have a zoomed in appearance, but it will be level. It'll be flat. It'll be 1080p, just like your regular footage that you shoot with your Canon or your Sony. So that is one way to do it. The way that I prefer to do it is through Premiere Pro. If you have, the Adobe Cloud subscription and you use Premiere, a lot of you editors do. There's a very, very easy way to do it. So let me show you right now on my computer what I'm talking about. So right here, I have two clips. This is just my kids walking out in the snow, getting ready, go in the car, go to school. You can see here in the corners, you get lots, like especially right around here, around the house, you get lots of curvature. And look at here, see the garage door frame? You can tell it's curved, okay? There's two ways to do it in Premiere. One is just using a preset. So if you go to your effects panel and you just type in lens, L-E-N-S, there's this folder called Lens Distortion Removal, okay? And what you want to do, now they don't have every camera here listed, but they do have a lot of different camera models listed. They have the Phantoms, they have the GoPros. They don't have a lot of the newer ones. I think you can download presets and put them in, but they all pretty much work the same. The footage isn't too much different between the GoPro Hero 3 and the GoPro Hero 10 or whatever it is, minus the resolution, right? Like, the linear look and the fisheye look is still going to be the same on both of them, so don't worry too much about, oh, they don't have my GoPro here. It's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select Hero 3 plus black. And if you see here, there's 1080 wide. There's all sorts of presets, but this footage was shot in 1080p. It is wide, so watch what happens when I just dump this preset right onto that clip here. You see that? Look at the garage door frame now. It's completely straight, right? This is the clip that I have the effect attached to, and this is the clip that I don't. Now, you will see that it zooms in. Obviously, it has to zoom in because you're going to lose that corner roundness, right? But this looks much more natural. It looks much more like regular footage you would shoot with your iPhone or your camera. If you can see, once we get around the house here, it's now a straight line. See, this is a straight line as opposed to here. You can tell there's a real curve there on the corners. So you won't notice it as much just in the center of the frame, but you will notice it around the corners. Yes, I know what you're saying. It's March and there's snow on the ground. Yep, I'm not happy about it either. But this is a really easy way to do it. If you want just your footage to match more, obviously it's not going to be completely perfect. You're always going to have a little bit of distortion with the action camera just because of the angle of the lens, right? But that's one quick way to do it. There is one other way to do it. Let me show you here. I'm going to just go into my effects panel, delete this lens distortion. I'm back to my regular clip here. Now, if you go back to your effects panel, still in that same lens search there, if you go up to the top here, oh, no, I'm sorry. If you go down to the bottom, you have this clip called Lens Distortion under Distort. Drag that on there. And this is going to give you sort of a pinpoint way to do it yourself. Now, you see there's a curvature drop down. There's vertical, there's horizontal, but this curvature is what you want here. Okay, so let's go to the part where the house is really rounded. See that? Now if you just play with this a little bit, see as I'm going up, it's getting worse, but if I go down, see, it's getting a little bit better. You can really just pinpoint it yourself. Like I like, what would I do here? See, the more you zoom in, the better it's going to get, but sometimes it's not always perfect. You can go in and really just mess with the settings there. I'm going to be honest with you, I wouldn't do this unless you're really going to spend some quality time and just try to get it perfect. The GoPro presets get you pretty close as it is. This is for like really advanced editors if you really know what you're doing and you want to get in there and just really mess around with the footage. But you can get it looking pretty close with just the built-in preset. So let's go back here. I'm going to show you one more time. I just deleted that. I can show you what it looks like if you put on a different one too. So let's go back into GoPro. Let's go into Heroes. Let's go to Super View. Let's see what that looks like. So see, that zooms it even more. Like, see how straight that door is? So this looks even better than the 1080p. I'm not sure why that does, but like this, you can tell it's still a little deep. Like it's still a little fisheyed, but something, again, you're going to notice because you shot it, but look how straight these lines are here. This is perfectly straight. You can see the flagpole straight. You can see this corner of the house is straight. As opposed to this, I mean, look at the difference. I mean, that's actually incredible how easily that works. You can see the curvature here in the corners. You can't tell in the bottom left corner, but then just look back here. See, they crop it, but you can never tell. Like it looks legit. Like it doesn't look like edited footage. So that would be the easiest way I would recommend doing it, is just going to your lens, your effects panel, typing in lens, going to GoPro, and finding the preset that fits for you. All you have to do is either drag the effect right onto your clip or have your clip highlighted and double click on the effects in the panel. That'll drag right to it. You can also go into your effects control if you want to fine tune some more. Maybe you don't want this curvature to be -20. Maybe you just want it -15. So you get a little bit more. It's like you probably don't need -20 there. So maybe let's try -10. That's even better. And you can tell a little bit, the house is a little curved, but not nearly as much as it is in the original footage. So if you want to get rid of that fisheye look in your GoPro videos, which again, not a lot of people probably will have to find that tool useful, but it is there. It's right in Premiere. It's pretty much one click of a button. So highly recommend you check that out if you're matching cameras. There's also another feature that I can do a video on later. It's called a comparison view when you're color correcting, which allows you to take one shot from one camera and compare it to another shot and sort of match up the looks. So if you guys want to see a video on that, definitely hit me up in the comments and I'll talk to you soon.